This week on Destination Polaris, nothing beats family time. Move over, Griswolds. The Triple Threat Off-Road crew has their own version of the ultimate family vacation, Rocky Mountain style. Then, from the mountains to the flatlands, these guys work hard so they can play hard. Destination Polaris starts right now.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Hello and welcome to Destination Polaris in beautiful Taylor Park, Colorado. Some of our favorite memories are those made out on the trail, and it's time to make some more together with a little family vacation. The Triple Threat Off-Road family travels right. 25 people, 15 custom machines, glamping, not camping, and a full week devoted to some Rocky Mountain riding. Their business is based in Texas and specializes in custom ATV, UTV builds.
We shut the shop down for a week just so we can come spend time with our family. Our kids are everything to us.
We have the Roar Party of 4, the Wells Daddy-Daughter Duo, the Opolkas, the Mahaneys, the Martins, and the Allens. The Roar family is originally from Colorado and make this 20-plus hour trip every year.
We're all from Texas, near the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
This year, they invited the entire Triple Threat Off-Road family to have them experience life at 14,000 feet.
We really cherish this time with our families and friends.
And check out our spicy machine.
From our machines to our jerseys, everything is customized and personalized.
This is the Flatten. This is Mad Count. He's really mad.
This is Big Tykes, and look at his eyes. This is Payback, and I like the blue lights.
And we didn't just come to see the mountains, it's time now to climb them.
We are headed up to American Flag Mountain, which is the top of one of the peaks behind us here.
Taylor Park is about 3 hours southwest of Denver, and there are hundreds of miles of ORV trails through high country just west of the Collegiate Peaks.
We just come out here, no cell service, so we get to get away from everything. We're gonna head on up. We'll see a lot of the timberline, all that. We're gonna get up actually above timberline, hopefully get up to the top of some of the mountains and see if we can find some snow.
Our elevation at our campsite is at about 9,000 feet, and this trail climbs to the summit of American Flag Mountain at nearly 13,000 feet. We followed the Italian Creek up to the Timberline and on to Reno Ridge, with epic scenics everywhere you look.
I've never been to Colorado riding in the mountains. I've skied a few times, but going up these mountains on these razors is unbelievable.
And we continue our lunch in cool places. What do you think, girls? We're going to the top of that mountain.
Oh my God.
This is picnics in the wilderness. This is the way you should always eat.
After a quick break, we continue our trek to 13,000 feet. Making friends up the mountain. Plus, these Texans rarely ever see snow. So when they do, this happens. You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. Super ATV, your trusted source for high-quality parts and accessories. And by Aluma Trailers, the best aluminum trailers available.
Welcome back to DP and our triple threat off-road family vacation in Taylor Park, Colorado.
I was born and raised in Colorado and grew up in these mountains, and we raised our kids in these mountains, and so it was time to bring our friends from Texas and show them what our backyard looks like.
And what a backyard backdrop. On the American Flag Mountain Trail, we're in search of two things: the summit and some snow.
There's still snow out here in July. So they're excited, they want to jump in it. So when we get to it, we're going to be jumping in some snow.
So we finally made it up to about tree line, and it's about 85 degrees here. Now it's time to head up to the summit. The higher we climb, the colder it gets. The air feels thinner, and these machines are definitely getting a workout.
I'm speechless. Every time I come, you gotta stay on the trail and take it as far as you can, and you just never know what you're gonna see.
We just don't have scenery like this back in Texas. It's an awesome climb. It's a good couple hours to get up here, but it's well worth it once you're up here. This is one of our top 10.
Easily a 10 out of 10. And standing next to an American flag at nearly 13,000 feet is the perfect spot for your new Facebook profile pic or a selfie.
Love seeing our children, their big smiles. It's just something you cherish. If you can experience it with your family, you gotta do it.
So Taylor Park is actually home to 15 14ers. And we're not on one of those, but you see them all off in the distance here. Mountains everywhere you look.
I couldn't believe that we were looking down on mountains by the time we got up there. They were everywhere. It's as far as you can see.
The summit was also marmot paradise. Just making friends. Top the mountain.
That was breathtaking. Seeing the marmots out there, the flag, just the 360 view was just absolutely breathtaking.
This is what people dream about when they think Colorado. Texans also dream about snow days.
They wanted snow. You know, they're Texas kids. They don't see snow much. So the opportunity to play in the snow is priceless.
Ready, set, go!
The kids will be kids. And there's nothing wrong with being young at heart, right?
And watching them throw snowballs at each other and chasing you, I mean, you couldn't have had a better time.
I love this group. There are so many different characters. The kids had so much fun playing in the snow, and I love seeing their faces light up when they actually got to see snow.
We had a big fajita cookout. You know, we bought 35 pounds of beef and 25 pounds of chicken. We don't do it, you know, small. You know, we're from Texas, so everything's big.
Making memories in the mountains is what it's all about. Up next, we'll introduce you to Big Tyke, Wolverine, and Honey Biscuit. You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Kicker and SSB Works. Go wherever your music takes you. And by KMC Wheels, precision for chaos. And by B&W Trailer Hitches, towing adventure. And by Polaris Visa Card, power your passion. Earn Polaris cash on all of your purchases.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris in Taylor Park, Colorado. Wow, what a start to our family vacation. What more could you ask for? A great group to ride with, making memories in the mountains, and a so-so mediocre view from camp.
That's just one of the best things about this group is everyone's cohesive, gets along well together, and that's why we plan vacations like this.
It's more like glamping than camping with a triple threat off-road family.
Super nice trailers. We got them all boxed in, a big fire pit in the middle, cooking great food every day.
We bring everything we can to make everyone feel at home.
It's the first time to bring my little one, even riding. What a great experience for her, and a great experience for me, and some good bonding time.
There is no shortage of fun with this crew.
That was awesome. Nah.
Both young and old live up to their nicknames. Giggles, Honey Biscuit, Mudaholic, Candyman, Mud Nugget, and more.
Well, I'm a Honey Biscuit, and of course Marnie, she's Queen Bee. You know, she's the one that rules the roost. And of course we have Bri, my son Brian, and we call him Booger Bear because that's what Grandpa called him.
I also love the personalities, how they come out, both in the machines and then also in the nicknames. Candyman owns Big Types.
It comes from just us having kids first of all, and trying to theme something towards, you know, them being excited about going riding with us and everything. The Little Tykes car with the yellow top and the red bottom that you push with your feet. I've seen a couple, you know, that they made into cars, and I thought doing a Razor theme one would be awesome.
These lifted rigs are used to the mud, but Wolverine, Mad Cow, Platinum, Big Tykes, and Payback look good in the Rockies too.
one that's not gonna back away from anything because we try everything. You know, deepest water or the steepest hill or the, you know, whatever the terrain is, we're about to try it. We did a lot of river crossings today. I like going through the water.
Well, what a couple of days. We got to go to the top of the mountains, get down in the valleys for epic views like this one. And then it was just a lot of quality time with an emphasis on family and a true passion for off-roading and the outdoors. A perfect family vacation from Texas to Colorado for the week.
It's been important to our family raising our kids, just family time, quality, away from work and distractions. Can't get it real easily, so it definitely chokes me up a little. It means the world to me.
Well, the truth is, we don't want to leave. But it's now time to get to work. Up next, we're working the ranch on Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Brimstone. Camp, ride, and kick back at Brimstone. And by BF Goodrich Tires, who asks you, are you driver enough? And by Walton's, everything but the meat.
Welcome back to DP. We've moved from the mountains to the wide open plains in Greeley, Colorado, which is about an hour north of Denver. Days like today, we're thankful for our machines because we have a lot of work to do. The Wells Ranch has 1,600 head of cattle and also 32,000 acres. I wonder though if we're gonna have enough machines to get the job done. The Wells Ranch has been family-owned and operated since 1888. These days, that's almost unheard of. And that means for more than 100 years, generation after generation has stepped up to keep the tradition going, making it a centennial farm.
Not many businesses stay in the family that long. It's tough. This is something that you have to want to do, and this isn't a job, it's a lifestyle.
I think the family farmer is something that's going away. It's just something to be proud of. You know, you're working with your hands, you're outside.
This homestead is where it all started. 160 acres has grown into now more than 32,000.
It's pretty much a 7-day-a-week thing, and it's something you've got to love.
These guys are impressive. 24/7, 365 days a year. They are out here grinding. Steve Wells calls the shots, while his sons and son-in-law each have their specialties.
I'm one of those, I like animals way more than I like people.
Country's where I want to be.
Shane oversees the cattle.
Pretty much just take care of the cows, make sure they have water, salt, mineral, grass to eat, and keep them happy. Now to get them over here, we have to use the Razors, the Rangers, and we have a couple of Polaris four-wheelers.
The Razors and Rangers play nice to keep the cows in line.
Usually we'll put our faster guys on the sides of the herd, and we'll get the Rangers back behind them.
They work really well. You know, cattle gets out of line, the response, the throttle response is amazing to get out around.
Jeremy is in charge of the crops and irrigation system.
We have 1,300 acres irrigated by 8 of center pivots. So depending on, you know, how hot it is outside or how much it rains, the amount of time we run the pivots changes. If we didn't have irrigated land, you know, this would be maybe at best a 1 cutting a year kind of deal.
Time to kill some weeds. They're putting me to work out here. It's hot today.
Ready?
I'm ready. This Ranger's almost too fast for me. I can barely keep up. Just killing weeds. 100 degrees out, and I'm out here killing weeds.
I wouldn't call it work. It's a way of life, the way I look at it.
What impressed me most is just the amount of work that goes into maintaining a place like this. We're talking about 32,000 acres and about 1,600 head of cattle. And what I love most is it's all about family.
Number one priority.